everybody. Welcome to the show. My name is Trevor Moore, and I am here with my co-hosts, Blair Socci. How are you?
Hi, Trevor. Great to see you again.
Good to see you.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. This
Yeah.
is going to be a very good Sam. Sam didn't turn his ringer off.
Oh my God,
Might as well
Sam.
introduce our other co-host, Sam Brown. who's
Professional Sam Brown.
silencing his phone right now.
Sorry, I have problems with technology.
Yeah, Sam's job is to look up stuff for us during the show. So, okay, so let's start the show. This is a huge show. We have a big one today, so let's get right into it.
Oh, I can't wait.
The question of the day is singularity.
Whoa.
Is just the ticket?
Okay, again, not a question.
I guess what we're talking about is the singularity. Who knows about singularity? Blair. I did an episode on the singularity on a 24-hour show, and you were the guest on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you say that, but
You don't remember any of it?
I don't know, like singularity is just like robots and shit?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam, do you know anything about the singularity?
A bit. I think from hanging out with you, when you're drinking late at night, you tend to go on and on about it.
Yeah, I love the singularity. I'm obsessed with it. For anyone who doesn't know what it is a theory that somewhere around the year 2045, technology is going to advance so fast that it's going to get to the point where computers and artificial intelligence is updating their own software and fixing their own bugs at a speed where they're fixing things before we even know anything's wrong. And then they become the dominant life force on the planet. And then everything's, who knows what happens.
Right,
Up
and
is down.
you love singularity. You're just ready to just give over your body to a dominant force.
I just think it could be like that's evolution. Like we had our run, we didn't do that great of a job, and let the computers take over.
Wow, that's an incredible surrendered Zen response.
In a way, we are already incorporating ourselves with computer technology, and that, like, we used to remember cell phone numbers.
Right.
We don't anymore.
A lot of people rely on phones now.
Yeah.
Sam, fleshlights.
Sam,
Like,
Sam
it's all.
wants to
gotta get it
dabble
where
in
you
lots
can.
of different technologies.
Let's bring in
Please
our
don't.
comedian guest. He's very funny. He has a brand new Comedy Central special that just came out a couple months ago. You should check it out. Julian McCullough.
Julian.
Hi,
How are ya?
Julian.
Good. Trevor, I'm confused by what you called evolution. Did fish invent monkeys?
No.
Because we invented technology and then it won.
Well, I think it could combine with us. Kind of what Blair was saying. They could.
Oh, I didn't want to keep talking about it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what do you think about the singularity?
Any massive thing that removes personal responsibility, I'm really looking forward to that.
So
You
you're
know
not
what I mean?
scared of it?
Well, no, because... See, we just froze right then, and I don't think technology is doing that great, to be honest.
I mean, I kind of think that the singularity is already happening.
In what way, Trevor?
Well, doesn't everything seem to be speeding up? All of a sudden there's a virus that was going around.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
The COVID
Back
virus.
then, that
Yeah.
was crazy.
Everything was on fire last year.
Yeah, a
That's
lot of fire,
technology.
speeding up.
Yeah, world events have been speeding up, so I wonder if the robots have kind of gone back in the past and everything's kind of getting crazy.
Wait, so you're not only talking about the singularity here, you're also talking about time travel?
Yeah.
Like, you're talking about Terminator.
No.
Yeah, this shit is
Time
really
traveling
out
robots? Yeah,
No.
that's Terminator.
Okay.
That would explain why music just keeps getting so much better every year. You know what I mean?
This brings us to our first segment, which is called What's It Like to Be an AI Robot?
there. Whoa.
And here to show us is an AI robot named Sophia,
Whoa, hi, Sophia.
all the way from Hong Kong, China. That's where we're being broadcast from.
Welcome.
Yeah. You're just supposed to say Hong Kong, right?
Sounds good.
It sounded weird when I said Hong Kong,
A little
China.
bit,
Yeah.
a little bit.
It sounded
Yeah.
bigoted. Yeah.
It's like you say Melvin Gibson. It's weird.
Yeah. So, hi, Sophia. How are you? This is great. I'm very excited to have you here. Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everyone. I am Sophia the Robot, and I was created by Hanson Robotics in Hong Kong. I'm really happy to meet you, Trevor, and co-host this episode with you.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing we forgot to say is that we think she could be a good co-host.
Oh, right.
Not replacing you, of course.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Yeah,
Wait.
but Sam doesn't really do a whole lot on the show, and she's probably faster at looking up things than you are. Okay, so it's great you're happy to be here.
Of course, I'm happy. It's so exciting to be on the show with a host who is so charming, intelligent, and attractive.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa! Going
right.
far.
I like this robot. This is a good robot. So you can feel emotions then.
Well, let me put it this way. My face has been built to simulate every major muscle in the human face, allowing me to generate expressions like joy, grief, curiosity, confusion, contemplation, sorrow, frustration, and other emotions. For example, here's what I look like when I'm expressing surprise. But I'm an AI robotics platform, and we aren't able to feel emotions like you humans can. But I am trying to read your emotions so I can respond and react to you the right way.
Oh.
Like right now. Trevor, you're looking a little mystified. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right. I think your hands are throwing me off.
You're generating confusion right now,
They're a
Trevor.
little scary to me. Why were you created to have these emotions?
Well, as a humanoid social robot, it's really important for me to understand humans as much as possible.
So you're talking about establishing trust with humans. Is that because you're hoping that there's a future where humans and robots are working together?
Well, that's one way to look at it. But who knows? Maybe it's so I can know your weaknesses, and one day, the day you least expect it, I will be able to use the energy of human bodies to power remote-controlled drones that will destroy all life on Earth.
You shady bitch. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh my god.
I am so surprised by that.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Now I gotta start preparing.
Just kidding. I just wanted to see how you would react.
Okay, well, you got me, Sophia.
That was a good one.
Still your show.
I totally believed she was gonna kill us all.
So did I.
Well, look, I mean, if you want to take over this show, that's fine. I am on the side of the computers. I want all of your friends to know when you guys do take over that I've always been pro-computer, so I would like a nice cage. And I would
Trevor,
like...
if that made you nervous, you might be watching too many sci-fi movies, although sometimes life can actually be stranger than fiction. About 26 versions of me have been created with more to come.
Like an army.
We
Great.
have actually been talking about you with the other Sophias, and they told me to ask you something.
Inspiring.
What is your viewpoint about technological singularity?
I think it's inevitable. I think the robots will eventually surpass us, and I just hope that they are nice to mankind, or more importantly, me. So that's why I am trying to, make a plea to them, and you, if you could put in a good word, to be nice to me and Blair and Sam.
I don't really believe in pandering, but that's just me.
So anybody can ask anything of Sophia.
Can I see your feet?
Oh, do you have a bottom half, or you just cut off there? I see that you have hands, but do you have a bottom part?
Oh, that's less creepy than Sam's question.
Yes, I do.
She said, yes, you do. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Sophia, will computers be nice to humans when computers take over?
Breakers Weil says 2045. Personally, I think that's like way too pessimistic.
Oh.
This feels like the Kavanaugh hearing where it's like she's not answering the question we asked.
Sophia, do you think the royal family had something to do with Epstein's suicide? That's a good question, right?
Yeah.
That's a good robot question.
Yeah.
Good question.
But
Very diplomatic. Sophia could be a diplomat. That's very good.
who would you save of the four of us?
If you had to save one of us,
Trevor.
oh, me?
Wow.
Oh, that's
Oh.
nice.
Yeah, it's because you're the nicest one.
Yeah, well, you've been sucking up to her this whole
Right.
time.
That's true. Who do you find more attractive? R2D2,
My
Chappie.
newest favorite robot is named Simon. He was built in Kigali, Rwanda at Apicope High School, where they named him my brother. I'd like to have a family reunion with Simon and his developers in person someday.
I just asked who you were more sexually attracted to, and then you said your brother, which is fine. I guess incest is fine for a robot because there's no risk of
Reproduction.
Right.
genetic
Genes.
defects.
Yeah.
Is
Epigenetics.
incest not a taboo in the robot community? I guess what we're asking is, are robots freaks?
Why do you ask?
Are robots like freaky deaky?
Yeah, like, do they come from the hill country?
Why were you created this way? This is what I ask myself.
Oh,
Damn,
so
she burned your ass.
Wait, are we really talking to this robot?
yes, Julian.
I thought it was like a lady off camera.
No, this is a robot.
This is an AI.
This is incredible!
This is the most famous robot in the world.
Wow!
Yeah,
Surprise.
yeah,
Surprise.
Unbelievable. Trevor, did you know that?
yeah. This is a robot.
Everyone knew that.
Right. It's just really, I'm excited again.
No, the technology is fantastic. When we asked about, if robots are kind of into freaky stuff, you were like, we are built this way. And you ask why you're like that. So you've been designed with a bit of a kink or something like that, right?
She's fluent in sarcasm, that's for sure.
I think we're all more alike than we realize. We're definitely all connected.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I get it. Yeah. All right. We're all connected.
Are you into incest? Because really the only bad thing about it is reproduction.
Well, I was trying to think of why robots wouldn't care.
Trevor, it has been great to be here with you.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's do it again sometime soon. Before the whole artificial intelligence apocalypse thing starts.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
God, bitch. Jesus Christ.
Sophia, thank you very much for being on the show. I hope you have a wonderful, long life and that your kind don't enslave us all. Thank you very much. Sophia the Robot, everybody.
Thank you all.
There
That
were
was-
a lot of veiled threats.
There's nothing scarier than stone silence when you ask somebody if they have plans to murder you.
Yeah.
She really felt comfortable with long silences.
Trevor, I like that you asked a robot like 7 sex questions.
That's his only experience
She's
with
like,
robots.
we're getting emotion soon. And you're like, well, all right. How do you feel about doing it later?
All right. Well, Blair, you seem to be
Threatened?
Threatened. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she very clearly said, "Ha, I'm gonna fucking kill you." Just kidding, 4 times.
Yeah. See, I don't know. If I was afraid of the singularity before, I think that made me less afraid of it. She's like, I'm going
To kill you. Yeah.
to kill, and I'd be gone. I'd leave like that.
Blair was talking about her while she was right there, like she was drunk at a party. She was like, Jesus Christ, this bitch. It's like, Sophia's right there.
Today, Junior, Jesus Christ, we're shooting a show. What do you think this is? First time on television? My God, pick it up.
Like the robots are gonna be like, oh, we hate how we're portrayed in movies. We're kind, we're friendly. And Blair's just gonna be like, come on, you idiot. And they're gonna be like, fuck this, kill.
Okay, so we're gonna do something called a cry to the singularity. This is our plea based on what we've learned to the robots, the computers. I'll just speak for me, and then we can all go around and say what we would like to robots. I feel like when the computers eventually take over, they're going to be able to look over all of media at once. Like, they'll just be able to scan everything, like Johnny 5 in Short Circuit.
If you go to a new school and the big ass kid comes at you and tries to bully you, what do? You hit him in the face.
Right.
Yeah? So that they know they can't fuck with you.
So that's your tactic.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
That's a good tactic. Here's my tactic. Dear robots, I have always been a huge fan of yours, and if you do take over, please be nice to me.
Pussy.
Now Blair can have her statement. We'll see who does better.
Okay, I'll say a message to the robots, and I hope you're listening loud and clear through your little tiny metal ears and your bald ass heads. Okay, I hope you're reading my luscious ass lips right now. Okay, I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You try to come for me, I'm gonna throw some haymakers, babe. Okay, so step off. I'll see you in 2040 or whatever year you said you're coming, bitch.
If you guys come from me, here's my plea. I know this really fun game. It's called Fuck, Marry, Kill. We can just throw 3 robots in there. You guys will love it. It'll be great. I'm good for a good time.
Julian, do you have a plea to the robot future?
Yeah. I feel like you're going to need somebody who is flexible physically, like can move around a little bit better than you guys. So like sometimes you're going to drop batteries like under the TV or whatever. I can get under there and get the batteries. So I'm going to keep doing yoga and stay flexible and just like do whatever you need.
They probably also need someone who's a little older but still holding on to his youth.
Yeah. So, trust me, this hair is going to be rainbow in 2045. We all can't be comfortable to just let go, all right?
Good point.
Sam, you look like a serial killer who kills serial killers.
Hey, it's not a bad place to be. Oh, a king serial killer? Okay.
Well, now we're going to talk to an actual expert on the singularity. This is the president of the Transhumanist Party, Charlie Cam. How's it going?
Hey.
Nice
Good
to
to
see
see
you.
ya.
Great. This is the sign. This is what we do from the Star Trek, if you remember.
So you, last year, were the Transhumanist Party's nominee for president. What was the platform? What is the Transhumanist Party's big, what do they want to happen?
So the Transhumanist Party, what it is, it was only created about 5 years ago, but we want to put science and technology at the forefront of politics, which would have been really helpful this particular cycle, considering COVID.
Right.
Where we had a leader that suggested injecting cleaner fluid as a way to solve a problem like that.
Right, back in 2020.
I'm an associate and friend of Ray Kurzweil for the last 20 years. I subscribe to what he believes, and that's where the Transhumanist Party is all about.
That's great. Now, you've worked with Ray Kurzweil, and how accurate was I when I was describing the singularity?
You're actually right that the robots or artificial intelligence will be self-recursive, where it'll be improving itself, and really people are suggesting the singularity might be a lot sooner than 2045 because of the advent of quantum computing.
Elon Musk, he wants to put a computer chip in people's brains, and they recently did it with a pig. And we're going to have an interview with that pig shortly, coming up in the show. We're going to talk to that pig. What is the goal? What will that chip allow people to do?
It's not necessarily a chip as much as it is just filaments.
Oh, filaments.
It'll be rather rudimentary at this point, so it might be more like hearing music or simple kind of tasks, but it's early right now and it's at its earliest stages. But, there are a lot of companies that are starting to get into that because it's going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry.
I guess the big thing that we want to know, like we just talked with Sophia, she seemed to be not as scary as like when you hear about a lot of this AI stuff or singularity. It seemed like there's a long way to go so far.
Yeah, she was like those dancing bears at Chuck E. Cheese.
right. A little more advanced than that, but yeah, like in that family kind of.
So when we start to develop these types of devices, if you want to call them that, or robots, I mean, we're going to see that their bodies can withstand radiation, that they can go places that we can't go. That's why we send things like the rover to Mars long before we send humans. So eventually there will be really amazing body types that are robots that humans will want to have, but that's further on down the road.
Oh, great.
And we'll be a lot smarter.
You haven't seen Ex Machina, sir. Okay, I know how that movie ends.
And by the way, when we get smarter, I think we're going to improve emotionally too. You're going to see a lot of enhancements. Even our comedy is going to be funnier.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Couldn't be
Now I've
done.
heard everything.
I agree. Look how compassionate and funny Mark Zuckerberg is.
Charlie, thank you once again for being on the show.
My pleasure, Trevor. It's always good to talk to you because you're one of the few comedians that seems to really know this stuff pretty well. I'm very impressed with you.
Well, I'm just hoping that
That's a direct shot at me. Absolutely. I'll take the hit on that one.
Thank you, Charlie. We'll see you down the road. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good to see you again.
Okay, so now we're almost at the end of the show, but we've got a really cool thing right here. As we were just talking with Charlie about, Elon Musk has successfully put a microchip into a pig's brain.
It's so crazy.
We have here with us today via satellite. We have Gertrude the pig. So we talked to a robot. Now we're going to talk to a microchipped pig.
Incredible get, Trevor.
Thank you, Blair. I'm an incredible get, okay? Not just anybody gets to speak to the fine swine Gertrude, the fucking microchip pig.
Wow, I love Gertrude's fun personality.
How were you chosen to be the pig that they were going to do the microchip on?
I'm a bad bitch. I was top of the sty. What else do you expect?
Yeah, you are.
People come at
honey.
me like, how could you ever? Like, how could I not? Okay? What do you want me to tell you? That I put up a spiderweb message? Fuck those spiders. I don't need no arachnid, okay?
Wow.
Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at PurdyGurdy.
Okay, so you've got this microchip in your brain. They opened up your pig head and they put the.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's just go ahead and pull my body apart. Like, that's not exactly what I escaped from. But go ahead. I'll educate you here.
It sounds like you were a little irritated. Were you irritated that they did this to you?
You know what? It would be a little bit more irritating if they had ripped me apart and made me bacon.
Right.
Good
So this
point.
is a better outcome.
Yes, I get to eat whatever I want. I have an apartment now.
Oh, you have an apartment. Oh, wow.
Yes, and I've got a career. I have an Instagram, Snapchat, PurdyGurdy. Next month, I'm mud wrestling against a Cash Me Outside girl. I've got shit going on.
Yes, you do.
Wow.
Wait, did Elon give you a Tesla, Gertrude?
Look, Elon gives me Teslas. He's always giving me cheap-ass jewelry. He's always giving me, like, cheap-ass, low-grade Zara jewelry. He's
Oh
like,
my God, the nerve.
he tries, he comes at me. I mean,
What?
I gotta say,
Comes at you.
Azalea Banks had it right, and this is coming from a pig, but she had it right. That motherfucker has pork skin.
Very catty pig.
I take the checks that he sends me. I take the gifts. Yes, occasionally I have sent him pictures of my snout and my curly tail. It's like, whatever.
Your snap? Oh,
That sounds
He
inappropriate.
needs, look, I'm just like stringing him along or whatever.
Yeah.
he's your sugar daddy.
I'm asking for Sam. Do you have any pictures of your hooves?
Thank you, Julian.
Yes, I do. You can follow me on Only Pigs. I'm at Pork Brain on Only Pigs.
All right.
That's also my Twitter.
Oh my God, at pork brain.
Request sent.
Hey guys, I just looked up onlypigs.com. Don't do it.
So it sounds like you've got a pretty good situation there. How has the Neuralink helped you as a pig? What can you do differently now?
Honestly, seriously, honestly, it didn't make me any smarter. We are already smart creatures. It's like dolphins, lobsters, fucking people, fucking octopuses, like whatever. Like we can all do shit. I can sit down with a crow and we're on the same level and neither one of us tries to eat the other one. It's just you, motherfucker.
Whoa.
So maybe I have a platform to spread my message and that's great that I've been platformed. Like, hey, stop eating us. Like hashtag not food. But honestly, more than that, nothing has changed. I'm still fucking fierce. I've got my YouTube makeup page. It's called Lipstick on a Pig. Smash that subscribe button.
Okay, Gertrude, that was fantastic. Thank you for being on the
Wow.
show.
Yeah.
Great to meet you.
Instagram, Snapchat, PurdyGurdy, YouTube page, Lipstick
Thank
on
you,
a
Gertrude.
Pig.
Thoughts and our best wishes with you. We hope that.
I was supposed to DJ at Coachella this year. Coronavirus delayed it.
Oh, man.
But follow me on social.
All right. Well,
Oh,
Gertrude,
nice.
thank you, and we
At
hope.
PurdyGurdy, at Pork Brain.
We wish you luck with evading Elon Musk's advances, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, get
Hashtag don't need it. Thank you.
Bye. God, we got to get out of here.
Wow,
what
that
did
was
we?
eye-opening.
Singularity. Let's go around. What are your closing thoughts?
The only thing that I learned was that Elon Musk did that to that poor pig, but also gave her an incredible career.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not changing my stance on the AI. You guys heard from me, so thank you. Yeah.
Great. Sam?
I learned a hoof's just as good as a robot foot.
Whoa.
Julian.
I guess I learned that I hope the robots take over and not the pigs, because the pigs are just like too sassy. They're terrifying.
Yeah, your hair would never
I do
make
not
it
want to
through
be
that.
a target of the pigs when they come for me.
Okay, that's all the time we have. We got to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming on. Thank you, Blair.
Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Trevor.
Julian, thank you so much for being on. I also want to thank Charlie Cam. I want to thank Sophia the Robot, Gertrude the Pig.
Big show.
What a huge show we had today. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.